worked in the banking sector. In the past, I have worked in the banking sector. And in Kenya, I worked for two banks. The last bank was the Central Bank of Kenya. So I have a banking background. Now, the Central Bank of Kenya is a Category A employer. Welcome, Ben. Welcome, Ecole. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. If it's your first time on here, you're also really welcome. If you can find a notebook and a pen, welcome to take key points as we go along. This is going to be a value conversation. We are just getting started. This will be a value conversation. Hello, Miss Tola. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Appreciated. Yes, the love, the hearts, the likes makes a difference. Yes, I love the fact that you're here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be sharing with you my story. I just started talking about myself and working in the bank. You know, Central Bank is a Category A employer in Kenya. But I left the banking industry because I wanted to be the boss. I don't like being told what to do. So I left employment and I went into entrepreneurship. I've been in entrepreneurship now for over 20 years. So I know employment, I know entrepreneurship. Now let me tell you what happened. Building a 20-year-old business, that's all I knew. You know, there is a lot of transformation globally right now. I want you to remember 4 words: the global economy, the digital economy. I want you to remember there is a big shift happening globally, all over the world. What we knew as a way of doing business, as a career, as a job, is now being disrupted. In fact, the word that is now commonplace is disruption. So I would love for you to take a pen and a notebook. Please write down notes as we go along. My name is Joyce. I've just started. Now, let me tell you, I closed a 20-year-old business. Why did I close a 20-year-old business? I'll put it for you here. If you have a notebook and a pen, let's do this together. You're welcome. Let's do this together. If you have a notebook and a pen, thank you, Miss Tola. Thank you. Welcome, William. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The reason I closed the 20-year-old business, you know, business owners say, I'm running a business. That is commonplace to hear. But in my case, I thought I was running a business. Woe unto me. The business was running me. The business was running me. How? What do I mean? The business was no longer making sense. The business was no longer making sense. So I closed the business. It was no longer making sense. It was not making sense. I closed a 20-year-old business. Anybody who's an entrepreneur will tell you it is not an easy decision to make to close a business. That's all I knew. So I came to the third place, which I say, looking for something to do. For the first time in over 38 years, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I found myself looking for something to do. I would wake up and go nowhere. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I did not have anything to do. So I caught myself asking, what can I do? Let me tell you. So I know the third place, looking, or the place I call no man's land. Number 4 is where I am today. I call myself a digital retiree. So I know number 1, employment. If you're in employment, please type letter E. If you're in employment, please type letter E. If you're a business owner, please type letter B. If you're looking for something to do, you're in no man's land. Thank you, Minas Collection. Thank you, Minas Collection. Thank you, Miss Tola. Hey, thank you so much. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you. So if you're in employment, please type letter E. If you're a business owner, please type letter B. If you're the place of looking, you're in no man's land, please type letter L. Letter L means you're in between jobs, you're in between businesses, you're trying to figure out your next phase. Type letter L. If you're like me, retired, please type letter R for retired. You're very welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Let's do this. You're welcome. This is a Saturday evening live. Thank you, Minas Collection. Heart Minas Collection. Yes, I've been there. Thank you. Oh, Hat Owner, welcome. Welcome, Hat Owner. Hats to you. Yes, L. Watala Maji, retiree like me. Hello, welcome. Yes, you were with me in the morning. You're welcome again. Bless you. Thank you so much. Yes. So if you have a notebook, please take notes. This is a value conversation. Whether you're in employment, whether you're a business owner, whether you're looking for something to do, or even if you're like me, a retiree, you have bills, you have got monthly expenses, you have people who are who have expectations on you, people who depend on you. You must sustain yourself, you must live your life, and all this calls for finances. So the question is one source of income. Thank you, Minas. Thank you, and you're welcome. You're at the right place at the right time, and God bless you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please like and share the live. Please like and share the live. We will inspire, we will encourage, and we will share information that has the potential or the capacity to transform your financial future. I'll be sharing information that has the potential of transforming your financial future. And I'm sharing my story. A year ago, like now, I had no idea what I was going to be doing, but I'm forever grateful. I prayed. I told God, I have worked hard for over 38 years. I went to employment. I ran a business. Now I have nothing to do. I didn't have a job, a business. I would wake up and sit at home like this. But I would be looking online for something to do. I would be looking online for something to do. I prayed and I told God, rebuild me, restore me. In fact, I used two words, ease and grace. My prayer was, God grant me ease and grace. This is what I say. God answered my prayer. In the past, I paid office rent. I used to pay salaries for workers. I had traditional overheads, operational costs. I needed to supervise my workers, to monitor my stocks. And even with all that, I still closed the business. So I wanted something different. I was looking for long-term, legit. I wanted a pension plan. I wanted a retirement plan. So I wasn't looking to joke. I really wanted something serious I could trust. God answered my prayer. Right here on social media, I see a gentleman with a whiteboard and a marker pen like this. I paused to listen to him. The first day I listened, but I did not hear. You know, you can listen and not hear. You can be listening and not hearing. I was in that space. My mind was too preoccupied with having closed my previous business. So in my mind, I was listening, but I was not hearing. I came to that gentleman's live for 8 days with a notebook and a pen. This is the book where I wrote notes every day for 8 days. Please kindly like and share the live. Kindly like and share the live. Oh, thank you, Minas Collection. Bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the book where I was writing everything for 8 days. On day 8, I got it. And that's how I got started in June of last year, an online home-based business. What is the business about? Let me ask you, how much time on average are you spending online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time on average are you spending online? Every day. How much time do you spend online every day? Please type it in the comments. On average, how many hours do you spend online? How many hours do you spend? Welcome, Shiko Shiko. Welcome, Steve Styles. 12 hours, Bulu Ramugwani. Thank you, Bulu. Thank you, Bulu. 12 hours. Thank you, Bulu. Almost 4 hours. Hatona, thank you. Bulu, 12 hours. Thank you. Mina Collections, 3 hours. Thank you. The average time spent by most people online is about 3 hours. I would spend 5 to 6 hours. The boyfriend, roughly 9 hours. Okay, got it. Thanks. I still do 4 to 5 hours online. Now, the question in my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? That's what I asked. How can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? Because I'm already spending time online. How can I benefit from this time? Then I met this gentleman right here online. And as he was speaking, it started to make sense. And the gentleman was evidently making sense. He's from South Africa. I like to say God answered my prayer. God sent me a gentleman who explained what I will explain to you this evening. Yes. And this is an international business. You can work this business from anywhere in the world. This is not MLM. This is not crypto. This is not Forex. This is not trading. This is education for social media skills. What I market is education that gives you social media skills. In fact, the two words I want you to write down. Number one, digital skills. Number two, social media skills. These are the two words I want you to write down. Now, people come online for three things. People come online for three things. Number one, education. Number two, entertainment. Number three, both education and entertainment. Now, what brings you online? What brings you online? Please put the answer in the comments. What brings you online? Please put the answer in the comments. Is it education? Is it entertainment? Or is it both? Welcome, Tammy. Welcome, Eva. Welcome, Minjay. Yeah, both Sophie, both Minjay, Manohe. Minjay, both. Thank you. Bulu Entertainment, Mina Collections, both. Hat Owner, both. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback. Now, there are 4 categories of people online. Content consumer, content creator, influencer. Number 4 is the social media expert. These are the 4 people you're going to find online. Content consumer, content creator, influencer, and the social media expert. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you know of great content creators who are doing very well. I know you know of great influencers who are doing very well. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we didn't know about this space for content creation, for influencers. We didn't even know who a social media expert was. But what I'm sharing with you today is an educational course or program that will teach you a brand new way of generating income, a brand new way of building a home-based business that, as long as you have a smartphone, internet access, 2 things, smartphone, internet access, you have 2 to 3 hours per day. Number 4, you are coachable, willing to learn. It's an American business. The person who created the business is an American entrepreneur. Her name is Michelle. When I listened, remember, I had just closed the 20-year-old business. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. And they just kept repeating social media skills, digital skills, social media marketing, digital marketing. And I'm saying, I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. How am I going to do this? Then I was told, you don't need any tech skills. You're going to be taught what to do. It is simple. It is doable. It is beginner friendly. You have coaches. You have mentors. There is a community of over 52,000 people all over the world doing exactly what I am doing. I said, okay, that reassures me. Remember, I was afraid. I have my fears. I had my worries. The same way, I mean, for something new, what do you expect? I didn't go to computer college. I was born BC, before the computer. I was born BC. Let's see this. Let's see if we can do this together. Let's do this together. Yes. All right. Let's do this. Good. Yes. Please like and share the live. Let's do this together. Thank you very much. Hello, Habiba. Welcome, Agnes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So what I was actually asking myself was, yes, thank you very much. What I was actually asking myself is, it's an international business. You have coaches and mentors. I had just closed the 20-year-old business. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to cover my head and sleep. I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I did not want to do anything. But then I remembered my mountain of bills. You know, whether you're working, whether you're in business, whether you're looking for something to do, whether you're like me, a retiree, the truth is your bills are still waiting for you. Let me say it the way it is normally said. Nobody is going to come and save you. You have to save yourself. That's what caused me to wake up. That's what caused me to wake up. Bobo Gifts, do you foresee saturation in this business? Okay, Bobo Gifts, let me say it this way. Thank you for asking. Good question. There are 5 billion people online. The 5 billion people are either looking for education, entertainment, or both. The biggest marketplace today is online, on social media. There are 5 billion people on social media every day. And you have to just ask yourself, I gave you the 4 categories already of the people who are online. With 5 billion people, the people who are actually creating content is a very small number. The social media experts is a very small number. The biggest number are people who are looking. In fact, the biggest percentage are content consumers. The content creators are not as many as the content consumers. The influencers are also less. The social media, it goes reducing in number based on the description I've given you. So it is not possible to saturate on the digital space. You can never have too much of being on the digital space. In fact, it's still very young. And also, let me give you the statistics. Let me answer your question, then I go to give you the full information. Thank you for asking. Now, in 2019, before COVID, if you can remember, 2019, the year before COVID, in fact, that on the New Year's Day of January 2020, I was on a flight coming back from London. On the 1st of January 2020, how do you say, I leapt into the new year, onto the new year on transit from the UK, from London. I was coming from London on the 1st of January. When suddenly we start hearing about something called COVID. Let's talk about 2019 though. In 2019, the value of education online, what people had purchased the whole of 2019 all over the world, the digital education courses, the true value, the total value was $950 million for the whole of 2019. After COVID, people now had to look for something to do online, up to and including education. Now, educational programs, the value currently of digital educational programs, as at last year per day, was $1 billion per day. What used to take a year is being done in a day. Today, it's a $1.4 billion per day industry. The projection by 2030, the projection is it will be a $1 trillion per day business. And you can look it up on Forbes. You can look it up on Forbes. Write it down somewhere. You can look it up on Forbes. Forbes. Just type digital, the value, you Google under Forbes, you say Forbes, digital marketing, educational courses, the future. Just type it like that and you're going to see the result. So let me carry on. Thanks. Let me go back. Let me continue. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome if you're just coming in. We are sharing about the digital space, how you can start working from home. The objective, the discussion this evening is how you can work from home and generate a tidy income working from home. I work from home. I don't commute. I work from home. I am purely working from home. Yeah. So let me remember where I was. The minute I answer a question, I have to remember where I was. Yes, so I have to remember where I was. Does anybody remember where I was? Anybody who remembers where I was? Okay, so let me go to the program. Now, the educational course content, the syllabus, the education or the program itself is beginner friendly. You have access to coaches and mentors. You're also going to be having certification. You're going to get certified inside the program. And number 4, you're using the education yourself, and you can also resell the same education. And anytime you resell the education, you keep the full value. 100% commission, 100% profit is yours. I had never heard of an 100% commission. I'd never heard of a 100% profit business. Let me tell you why you'll be paid 100% profit. Because it is a digital product. Anybody who is marketing physical products like this. Anybody who markets physical products. Anybody who markets physical products. Anybody who markets physical products like this. Anybody who markets physical products. Anybody who markets physical products like this, you need to keep restocking. You need to keep restocking. For me, who's marketing digital products, it's a once-off purchase. For me, who's marketing digital products, it's a once-off purchase. Yes. No renewal, no monthly fees, no repurchase, no reorder. It's a once-off purchase. Yes, thank you, Minas. Minas collection, you get it. Yes, because for you used to have, I'm sure you had collections means you are selling either clothes or shoes, etc. Thank you, Minas. You get it. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, for me who's marketing digital products, I don't need to keep restocking. Thank you, Minas. Yes, yes. Minas collection, you got it. Yes, yes. Aha. So, number one, I said the 4 key points. You have coaches and mentors. You're certified. Number 3, it's beginner friendly. And number 4, you can resell the same program at 100% profit. Anybody who sells a physical product, you cannot put 100% profit markup because you will outprice yourself from the market. You will outprice yourself from the market. But me who's selling a digital product, the minute you purchase the program, you get master resale rights. Thank you, Minas, for liking the live. Thank you, Minas. Bless you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Minas. Thank you. Appreciated. I see you. Appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You purchase the program, you get the master resale rights. It means you can now resell the program over and over again, and you keep the 100% profit. So number 1, the program. Now, education normally sits inside a book. Education would normally sit inside a book. Now, this is digital education. This education is specifically for social media skills. What I market is education that will teach you social media skills. Like what? Content creation, attraction marketing, email marketing, how to build your brand, how to position yourself online, how to maximize your presence online. Those are some of the skills that you learn inside the program. Now, who benefits from this kind of education? Number 1, anybody who is already spending time online. If you're already spending time online, why not understand the skills for social media so that you can build your brand online? Number 2, somebody like me, I had closed my business. I was looking for something to do. I was looking for something to do. Then, number 3, you have an existing business. It's not doing as well as you would like it to do. So you need to learn skills to advertise your existing business. You need to learn skills to advertise your existing business so that you can now get new customers. I didn't know anything about social media marketing. I didn't know anything about digital marketing. I didn't know anything about content creation. But today I know you can create 10-second video. You can create 30-second video, a 60-second video. Today I know how to set up a live. When I started, I didn't even know how to set up a live. I did not know which buttons. Even today, let me be honest, there are buttons on this screen that I don't know what to do with them. I'm still confronted by technology. I'm not tech smart. But that doesn't stop me from doing what must be done. This is what I say. There's somebody in the world today who is in the exact same place where I was, looking for something to do. Somebody who is asking God, give me something to do. There's somebody who has perhaps just lost their job. There's somebody who's just closed a business and they're looking for something to do. They are saying, I want something to do that will transform my financial future. I show up for that person. That's why I show up, because I was right here when I got the very same information. And that is why I show up. So number one, the program. Number two, a website. Number three, a domain. You need the three things together to get started. You need the program, you need the website, you need a domain, you need the three things to get started. Now, anybody who does drop shipping, affiliate marketing, network marketing, anybody who sells land, who sells property, who sells cars, anybody who earns a commission-based income, they generally earn between 1% to 25% commission. Me, who is marketing digital programs, mine is 100% commission. Here, there is no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting, none of that. This is purely between you and your customer. So three things you need. Number one, the program. Number two, the website. Number three, the domain. You need the three things together. The program is the course or the education content itself. The website you get from the company is an automated website. It means you never need to call your relatives and friends. No, the website will be working in the background. The website is your personal assistant, that even when you're sleeping, the website is working. Not once, twice, 3 or 4, 5 times. I lost count how many times I wake up and I discover somebody purchased in a different continent, which means our time difference was different. I might have been sleeping, but they were awake. But my website is automated. They purchased while I was asleep. That's the meaning of an automated website. I know you've worked very hard all your life. It is now time to have a personal assistant called an automated business. It is now time to have an automated business. It is time to now have an automated business. Yes. It is time to have an automated business. Yes. So number one, the program. Number two, the website. Number three, the domain. What is a domain? A domain is your PO box online. A domain is your identity online. That's a domain. In my case, I went for joycewawerudigital.com. So that's my website, joycewawerudigital.com. And to get more information, write it down. It's on my profile. You're going to find something like a paperclip, which will send you right here, Joyce Waweru Digital. Joyce Waweru Digital. Yes, Joyce Waweru Digital. It's on my profile. Now, it's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. How much? Website, $39. Domain, between $40 to $55. The actual program, the first program, is called the Launchpad. You're launching into the digital space, and the Launchpad is $100. So it's 100 plus 39 plus 45. So the total to start at the beginning is $184. It's $184. You can now market what is inside your website. The program is yours, the website is yours, the domain is yours. People normally say, what if the website is switched off? By who? You own the website. It's your website. You have a professional email address. The only time you renew your domain is after 12 months. That's it. So if you purchase on the $184, you can now resell for $100, whatever is inside your website. A customer comes, $100. It is all yours. Another customer comes, another 100. It is all yours. Another customer comes, another 100. It is all yours. You can sell the same one program to 10 customers, 100 customers, as many people as you would wish. And the 100% value of the program is yours, the full $100. Let's focus in this month of May. This month of May, we are calling it the 10K 90-day run. 10K per month. That's the goal. Yes, 10K per month in USD. So today is when we start the 10K run. Today is when we start the 10K run. So you're on time. You're coming in at a very good time when we are just getting started. Over the next 90 days, our mentor, our coach, every day she coaches us. Every day she's telling us, showing us, letting us know what we need to do to be able to achieve on the ultimate goal of 10K per month. Even if you land halfway or quarter way, you've already achieved. That's what we say. But get started when everybody else is starting. Today is day one. Today is day one. Yes, we are getting started today. Yeah. So you can now sell what is inside. If you have 10 customers this month, that's $1,000. Put aside the $800. Use the 200 to upgrade. So the first level is $100, then $300. You can upgrade on profit. As long as your customers are purchasing, you're upgrading on profit. So it's $100, $300, $600. The highest level is $900. So you can start on any of the 4 programs. The idea is please start. The idea is please start. Let's do the maths. The first program is called the Launchpad. Then we have the Blueprint. Then we have the Digital Mastery. Then the highest one is the Legacy Builder. You're building a legacy for the people you love. Yes. Now, if you purchase the Launchpad, which is the $100 one. So this is $100. This is $300. This is $600. This is $900. Remember what I said. It's a once-off purchase. No monthly fees. No renewal, no resubscription, none of that. It's once off. So including the domain and the website, the total is $184, $384, $684, $984. If your customer buys the Launchpad, which is $100, the whole $100 is yours. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now resell the Blueprint and the Launchpad because both are inside your website. If you purchase the $600, now you can resell $600, $300, $100, and every time a customer purchases from you, you keep the whole amount. If you go to the Legacy Builder, which is the $900 program, it means you can now resell $900, $600, $300, $100, and you're keeping 100% profit. I went directly to the Legacy Builder, which is $900. Why? I wanted to put all my feet, you know, where I come from, we say, if you're getting into the water, get into the water. So that's what I did. I went to the Legacy Builder. Why? I wanted to sell all 4. I started in June last year. June last year. It will be 1 year next month. I had my first customer within that month, which means it can be done. And I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate. And I started my business where I had no followers. I didn't have any followers. I didn't have a YouTube channel. I didn't have a TikTok following. The only thing I knew is let me start. Let me start. That's how I started. In July, one of my customers in July was a university student. She's in a private university in Nairobi. She told me, my parents are struggling for school fees. My parents are struggling for school fees. I need to pay for my hostel, etc. She said, I don't have the capital to start, but I am willing to borrow. Hey, Ecole. So to start, welcome. Yes, you want to start today? Yay! Welcome, Ecole. Congratulations. Yes. How to start Ecole is right here. It's on my website. You go here. This is where you go and you send me an email inside. If you don't know how to do that, send me a WhatsApp and I'll reply. Everything is on my profile. If you don't know how to get to the website, send me a WhatsApp. I'll show you on the laptop just now. I'll take the phone to the laptop and I'll show you how to do that. Yes. I'll show you just now. Don't worry. So this university student borrowed the 100 to start. She's ICT smart. She understands social media. The young lady put in the work. I want to tell you, within 12 days, she had 9 customers, which means she upgraded from the 100 to 900 on pure profit. She did the work. Can this business be done? Yes. What does it require? You believe in yourself, you are coachable, you put in the work, you invest in yourself on the educational program. It's a once-off purchase. Sometimes I pinch myself to ask, wow, what do I need to tell people for them to understand how this business works? Sometimes I ask, maybe I'm the one who sees too much. But the reality for me is my business is an answered prayer. Why do I show up on the live? There's somebody on the live who is exactly where I was last year, who is looking for something to do, who is praying to God and telling God, send me a miracle, give me a rebuilding, give me a restoration. There's somebody who is looking for something to do, somebody who is where I was last year. Maybe you've closed your business, maybe the company has closed, maybe you realize you can no longer live on one source of income. That person, I show up for that person. Let me tell you something. Where I come from, success is not individual. For me, if I am successful, my family is successful. So I show up because if I am successful, my family is successful. There are people in my family who pray for me. There are people in my family who believe in me. I show up for them. Because when I am successful, my family is successful. I don't know if that's the way it is for you, but that's how it is for me. So I show up, not just for myself. I show up because I have a dream. I have a goal. I have a vision for what I would like my entire family to look like. I know they pray for me. I know they believe in me. That's why I show up the way I do. This is an international business. I have customers in Canada, South Africa, London, Italy, Spain, New Zealand, Sweden, South Africa, Angola, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Ghana, Cameroon. I have customers in Somalia, Sudan. That's the power of a social media driven business. I'm grateful to God. He allowed this opportunity to come to me last year in June. I'm grateful for social media. I'm forever grateful. I'm grateful for the gentleman in South Africa who took time to explain this information to me. I'm truly grateful. God answered my prayer. I was looking for ease and grace. Today I work from home. It's 100% profit. I'm learning new skills. I have so much to look forward to even in the year 2025. I don't know which goals, dreams, or aspirations you have for yourself this year. I don't know what it is you want to achieve this year. We are halfway through the year. It is not too late to set new goals. It doesn't matter how old you are. I should have been preparing for my pension, but I closed the 20-year-old business that I imagined would be my pension plan. I started on ground zero last year in June. God of second chance, God of restoration, God of rebuilding heard my cry, answered my prayer. I am forever grateful. I am forever grateful. I have mentors. I have a community of people, like-minded people who, thank you, Gran, how you doing? So I have like-minded people. I have mentors. I have the opportunity to earn an international setup. A digital business does not have country barriers or boundaries. It doesn't. But shipping a physical product, you now know with all these new tariffs and trade discussions, people who import physical products are going through a challenging time. Yeah. Because the prices will be different. Yes. Any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I've let you see it can be done. If I can do this, you can do this. And you can do this so way much better than me because I'm not computer literate. But how come I am doing it? You want to get started? I'll walk with you the journey. I'm available. I'm accessible. I take calls. Remember, I will never send you a direct message first. That will be a fake account. I'll never DM you first. Never. So if somebody sends you an inbox or a DM or a direct message using my picture and my videos and my profile, please check that it is me. It could just be a fake account. And I don't use Telegram. I'll never send you to crypto. The only thing I do is what I've shared with you, which is education for social media. I hope I have served you, ladies and gentlemen. Any question before I leave the live? Any question? I come on live on Monday through to Saturday, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. This has been the 5 p.m. live. This has been the 5 p.m. live. Any question for me? The conversation this evening was how to make an income working from home. I hope I've answered and delivered on that. Yes. Any question? You can work from anywhere in the world. You have access to mentors. Today is day 1 of the 90-day run. Let me see if I can show you on my laptop some of the testimonies of success before I